Hi everyone, welcome back to Abra Knowledge channel. Today we are going to discuss from this book called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, written by Joseph Murphy. Wonderful book. It contains so much positive thing how one can be motivated and how one can achieve the greater result. That's what the theme of this book. And I picked a few of the things mainly to differentiate about your subconscious mind and subconscious mind. I picked up two stories from this book and also the difference between these two as such. Let us start with the duality of the mind. It is mentioned in page number 14. The duality of mind. It says that you have only one mind. We all know it's only one mind, but your mind possesses two distinct characteristics, right? Two distinct, unique style, unique characteristic, and the two functions of your mind are essentially unlike. Both are different. Both are unlike. Meaning your subconscious mind is different. Your subconscious mind is different. And further it goes on. It says each is endowed with separate and distinct attributes and power. And the nomenclature generally used to distinguish two function of your brain is as follow. Number one, the objective and subjective mind. Number one. Number two, the conscious and subconscious mind. Number three, the waking and sleeping mind. Number three. Number four, the surface self and the deep self. Number four. Number five, the voluntarily mind and involuntarily mind, and the male and the female, and many other terms. You will find the other term conscious and subconscious. And then further it says the conscious and subconscious, it gives the differences. What are these two as such? It says that an excellent way to get acquainted with two function of a brain or mind is to look upon your own mind as a garden. Your brain is like a garden, and your gardener, you are a gardener, and you are planting seed. That seeds are nothing but thoughts, ideas, thoughts, and in your subconscious mind all day long, based on the habitual thinking, as you sow in your subconscious mind, you shall reap in your body. There is a famous quote, right? As you sow, so you reap, right? Exactly in the same way. Begin now. What happens actually is your thoughts in your garden, in your brain, gets cultivated, gives the best harvest. If you are keeping the thoughts positive, your action will be positive. If you are keeping a thought toxic or not positive, you may end up achieving the wrong action, or you will not be able to achieve the greater result. That's what it says. And then further it goes on, and it says the tremendous power of suggestion. Whenever we get any suggestion, we incline to sometime decline, we incline to sometime argue, we incline to sometime question, reason, all these we do, right? This is a basic fundamental things. And there is something called your conscious mind. We are talking about conscious mind. Conscious mind is all about reasoning, all about goes to a rational one. Anything you do, it requires a reason. It requires a rational reason, right? Your conscious mind is like watchman at the gate, right? And the chief function is to protect your subconscious mind. Like a conscious mind is like a watchman and standing at the gate, and subconscious mind is your inner part of your brain, right? So anything which comes in, like what watchman does, anything it filters, anything which is allowed to be passed, it pass. Which is anything which is not allowed to be passed, it just ignore or decline and ask the person to hold, right? Exactly the same thing. it says your conscious mind is all about the filtration, and it talks about the rational reasons and all that. It tries to see that, and now it says basic thing. The basic law of mind is your subconscious mind is amenable to suggestion. And as you know that your subconscious mind does not make comparison, does not make any contracts, does not make any any conclusions and so on. So whatever your conscious mind gives it, it takes it, right? And then further it goes on. It says there is a story is been given in page number 23. It says how she restored her memory. There was a old lady, and she always used to say, I'm losing my memory, I'm losing my memory. And she reversed this procedure, she reversed this practice, and she induced something called auto suggestion. And every time, several times in a day, she quotes this phrase, and I'm going to quote now. My memory from today on is on improving every department. I'm getting wiser, I'm getting my wisdom, knowledge is increasing. I shall always remember whatever I need to know at every moment. And then it says that, so this habit she always quotes in 3 or 4 times in a day. What happened actually? Ultimately, she very surprisingly, she used to remember now all of a sudden everything, right? She used to remember the events, and whatever the points need to be conveyed. All these things. How it happened is it's self belief, right? So exactly the same thing. The old lady, she was believing that her memory is getting faded, her memory is getting slow, and all this exactly the same thing, right? When she goes and wins, what happened actually? Subconscious mind. Sometime it will argue and all that, and then it will take it as an auto suggestion, and it will enter in subconscious mind, and the person will become like this. In the contracts, she started believing, no, I'm getting wiser, my memory is getting increased, I'm getting smarter, and so on. What happened actually? Like she becomes really, really smart. Exactly the same thing. It has given one more story. It is mentioned in page very next page 24. It says that a man and when the man went to an hospital, and the doctor said that you have a bad heart, predicted that you would die, and he didn't want to take another second opinion, and he just believed it. And then doctor says that your heart may be weak. Does not say that your heart is weak, it says that your heart may be weak, and he prescribed some test and all that. This man didn't go through those tests, and he started believing, okay, my heart is weak, feeble, and as doctor said, I might die in few days. And he conveyed this thing to whole relatives, entire family, and eventually what happened? He got that heart attack and he died. So in this one, what it killed, it says that what is the cause of that one is the man himself, right? So he was not having a positive thought, right? And then that thought, it got triggered into subconscious mind, and the person became the same thing. So that's what the thought is very, very, very important. And then finally it says that few point, as a summary it gives, it says that think good, good will follow. Think evil, evil will follow. Right? You are what you think you are. And it says that your subconscious mind does not argue with you, does not challenge you, does not give any orbital point, does not think that anything about rational thinking, it does not bring, right? And then it says that you have a power to choose your good health and happiness and all that. If you wanted to be a friendly guy, and you can choose to be friendly, you will be friendly. If you want to be unfriendly, you will become unfriendly, and it goes on. And your conscious mind is like watchman at the gate. It filters down all the informations and all that. And then it also says that when you have any negativity, like stage fear, or it also says that various fear, phobia, any phobia you have, the best thing you can overcome that phobia is to repeat that. For example, let's say you have a stage fear, and then, okay, I'm going to enjoy the presentation because everyone is going to listen to my presentations and I may have a positive impact and all that. So when you think the positive line, your mind will support you and you will become a really, really positive one. So that's what I wanted to say from this one, the power of subconscious mind. Basically, in this video, we talked about two things: conscious mind and subconscious mind, with two powerful stories, and much more to come up in future. Please do like, share, subscribe my channel. You have a wonderful day ahead.